Today on the channel, we're going to check out from MEGO Hammer's Frankenstein. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich Hansel, and today we have another MEGO action figure. I know I usually open NECAs, but I got that nostalgic feel in me right now. We are in October 11th. My birthday is coming up. It's actually October 12th, so it's October 11th at the time of filming. Not sure when this release. It might release on my birthday, but I am really excited about this action figure based off of Hammer's The Curse of Frankenstein, which is a very, very good movie. Very good twist on the Frankenstein story. And it does star Christopher Lee as the monster, and Dr. Victor Frankenstein is played by Peter Cushing. Now, it is a bit of a twist because Dr. Frankenstein is the antagonist of the movie. And Frankenstein's more of just a victim. He's just... he doesn't want to be what he is, and you feel sorry for him, and you really start to hate Dr. Frankenstein. He is kind of cool in the beginning, nice, but it just he gets obsessed with the idea of creating a being from nothing, and that is the basis of the film. So he actually even kills people instead of just digging up dead bodies or pull them off of a noose or something. He actually kills a person for the brain, and that's when the wheels kind of fall off. But it is a super, super good movie, and I highly recommend seeing The Curse of Frankenstein from Hammer Productions. But let's go ahead and take a look at this packaging. And awesome blister here. You got horror up there. You have Hammer, Frankenstein. So we do have a licensing deal here, but it does not say The Curse of Frankenstein. It just says Frankenstein. Got your MEGO logo, 8-inch action figure, 14 points of articulation, choking hazard, official limited edition action figure with original detail and quality there at the very bottom, 17 years of age and over. On this side, we get that MEGO monster logo there. I like that. I like that a lot. We get a picture of our real life actor Christopher Lee playing the Frankenstein's monster there. Hammer, Frankenstein, again, 8-inch action figure, 14 points of articulation. And on our Amigos, we get a picture of Marty Abrams and a little about the history of MEGO Corporation. That's it. So very good. Back in the back, you can kind of see a laboratory back here, and that I like how they put that in there. But let's go ahead and get Frankenstein out of the packaging. So we will cut a trap door in here. And I do also, I mentioned I had two of the Fly and the Werewolf, which I just opened on the channel, the last video I posted. This one I also have two of. So if something goes awry, it's not the end of the world. So let's go ahead and open this trap door. Did I cut enough? Yeah, I cut enough. Grab his plastic coffin in here and pull it out. There we go. Here's the inside of the box without the figure blocking your view, so you get the rest of the laboratory in there. We'll set that to the side. And here is Frankenstein. Oh! In his plastic coffin right there. Looks good. No accessories here other than his clothes, so there's nothing to go over. So we'll just go ahead, grab Frankenstein by his toe, pull him up, and Frankenstein has been resurrected. There he is, empty coffin there. We'll get rid of that. And looking at him, he has a like a plastic sheath over him. Not sure for why. I think it's so his coat doesn't dye his hands, probably, because his hands are making contact with his coat. So Not sure if you want to keep that or not. I don't think I need to, but you don't want your figure's hands turning black on the inside there from the dye of the jacket. But let's go ahead. Now we have the 14 points of articulation: neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hula hoop waist, hips, knees, and ankles. So that would be your 14 points of articulation. And man, this thing feels good. And like all these Megos, every time I open one, I get a rush of that nostalgia going through me. And I just get almost chills, actually, because it just reminds me so much of my childhood. And this looks awesome. And it does have a little bit of Christopher Lee likeness, I guess, right there. He's got his cuts all over his face. He's got the gray skin, the gray hands, the black hair, the two different eyeballs, the yellow teeth. Oh, it just oozes nostalgia. It is a really thick fabric making this coat up. It does have buttons, but they're just glued on there, and it is Velcro right here, so you could display them that way. Now here's where we got some of that dye. I think that's why they put that plastic sheet on there. You can see how it's dyed his shoulders, so that's not good. But you know what? We don't need to take our Mego action figures clothes off. We're not. It wasn't like when we was kids. We would change his outfits and stuff. But man, it looks great. I absolutely love these. There's just something about them. I know in this day and age, these probably aren't flying off the shelves. Kids are not wanting these at all, but us older guys, man, there is something very, very cool about it. We will get down a few of our others. I'm going to bring down this Mego Leatherface because the last video when I unboxed the Fly and the Werewolf, I did not get him down, but he is a Mego action figure, 14 points of articulation. He did come with the chainsaw, so I wanted to get that down. And they really do a good job of using the best fabrics out there. I don't know if it's the best fabrics, but man, they are a lot thicker than our NECAs or things like that, other toy brands. So Mego does put a lot of money into their soft, good clothes. But very, very fun line. I highly recommend, if you're not into Mego, I would recommend getting into it, especially if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70 years. Just fun, nostalgic stuff. And even if you just get that rush just for a few minutes, it's worth it, that rush of nostalgia. It just runs through your mind, and you picture yourself sitting in front of your toy box again, playing with these types of action figures. But very, very fun. So check out the Never Not Horror podcast. I'm sure we will touch on all of these movies. I think we are on episode 19 or 20, counting the quick cuts, but deep dive into a movie, and I would love to do a deep dive, especially into the 1958 classic, The Fly. But again, The Curse of Frankenstein would be a very, very fun one too. Good quality movies, good quality action figures, and check out that podcast. Like I mentioned, Never Not Horror. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Audible. We're on iHeartRadio. Pretty much any place you find your you listen to your podcasts at. But that's going to be it. Thank you for Christopher Lee, for Frankenstein, for Hammer. Till next time. Oh, yeah.